So we know that the half-life is equal to 12.8 hours. And we're told that the time that passes is 18.4 hours. And so to figure out the number of half-lives, n, that's have gone by, we're going to take 18.4 hours divided by 12.8 hours, which is, the hours per half-life. And so those units cancel out, and we're going to find that we have passed 1.406 half-lives over the course of this period. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use the following relationship, that the amount at time t, in this case the amount of copper at time t, is going to be equal to the initial amount of copper times 1/2 to the power of n, where n is the number of half-lives. And this should make sense to you, this is how much we're starting with, and after every one half-life, so if n was 1 right here, you would multiply by 1/2. If n were 2 here, you would multiply by 1/2 2 times to represent for each half-life. And so this formula can be pretty intuitive. And so now we'll plug in. We get 1.406, and our initial amount of copper here is 84 grams. That'll tell us that the amount of copper we have at the end here is going to be equal to 31.6 grams. Now, that's not the answer because we're asked to figure out the amount of zinc. Now, the thing that makes this problem a little bit easier is that we have zinc 64 and copper 64. They have the same mass, and so we don't have to do like a mole-to-mole relationship. We can actually see that the amount of mass is going to stay the same. And so if we have this amount of copper, the amount of zinc, A was just standing for amount, by the way, is going to be equal to the initial amount of copper, which is 84, minus this 31.6, and we're going to find that we have then at the end 52.3 grams of zinc. And so that's going to be our final answer, because really, you just have to be careful of what they're asking you. This 31.6 will be if they asked you how much copper is remaining, and because they asked you how much zinc, you just have to basically see how much went and became zinc instead of how much remains as copper.